Hi guys, and welcome to RetroB8. Bet you can't wait to see my ugly mug again. Well, here it is. We've got the camera working, face is all sorted again, so I can appear once again in front of you guys. Today's video is just going to be a really short pickups video, just to get back into the swing of things. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on and show you some stuff that I've been lucky enough to get recently. The first thing we're going to start off with is a Hit Squad game. Oh, it's my phone, do excuse me. This Hit Squad game is kind of completed a mini set. If you're on the Hit Squad collective on Facebook, or if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen this game that I picked up. It was through a really good friend who helps me out now and again, James Blundell. So I've got to say a huge thank you for him for spotting this game for me, and he's been pretty instrumental in helping me out with especially with the Spectrum games, just because I'm not really sure about the prices and you know what's rare and what's not, but I'm getting there. It's not like the Amstrad where just everything's rare and everything's really expensive. But anyway, getting back to this video, this is the game that he found and sought out for me, and that is WWF on the Spectrum, and that is sports number 21. Yeah, I've only played it a couple of times. I've never played it on the Spectrum. I did see it come up on the Amstrad a couple of days ago, and it went for over £100, or went for £100. So when James spotted that one, I was more than happy to take it off his hands. And yeah, it's completed the actual sports section of the Spectrum, so I'm really happy to do that. It's happened a little bit faster than what I thought it would, but kind of what's happening now is pretty much in the same boat as a lot of other people, where the games I'm waiting for are all amazingly difficult to get. So there we go. Okay, moving on. Next, we've got a little bit of hardware. I bought these guys here. You might recognise those. I got them from Facebook Marketplace, and these are from an Atari. For my Atari, is it 2600? I'm going to say 2600. Never had an Atari as a kid, but I do like the Woody 2600. I picked one up on Facebook Marketplace a couple of months ago. I don't think I've shown it on here, but I will get around to doing that. Unfortunately, when it came, both the joy pads, or whatever these are called, they weren't in the best of condition. So I managed to pick those up for about £5, which I was quite happy with. Another controller here. Well, what else can I say? This is my favourite joystick for 8 and 16-bit systems, like computer-wise anyway. Never had this as a kid. I was always a Competition Pro or a Zipstick guy. I still have a couple of Competition Pros there, and I've got a couple of Zipsticks as well. But when I seen this one come up, it was a must buy, and it was also for a great price. This is called the arcade joystick. It's in excellent condition, and as you can hear, it's fully micro switched, and it does feel like a Competition Pro. It's made in Holland. That's about all I know, and there's like a brown version of it as well. But it's got the same kind of feel of quality of the Competition Pro. But as you can see, it just kind of fits in the hand better than what the Competition Pro does. So that's why I've now moved on to this, and I prefer the arcade. So it does mean I'll be up there shift one of the Competition Pros, because I've basically stopped using them. Next, we've got a game that was very nostalgic to me. On the Amiga, I only buy games that are nostalgic, and I saw one come up on Facebook. I asked the guy how much would it be. He says I'll get back to you. never heard a thing back, and then they got sold. So I was like, ah, nice one. So I thought, well, next best thing I can do is check out eBay, and like a lot of things that happen on eBay, I was watching, you know, like, you know, you watch them just to see if they drop down in price, and then you sometimes get offered a bit of a bargain. And sure enough, I got offered a price to buy this game at, and I bought it immediately. Sometimes I've seen it go for like between 60 and 80 pounds, but I paid nowhere near that. This is Beneath a Steel Sky on the Amiga. Now, I bought this on, I think it was the PlayStation. I think I've got it on my phone. It's one of my favourite point-and-click adventures. In the same like ilk as kind of Monkey Island, Discworld, something like that, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this was a massive game. I used to also have the CD32 as well, which was obviously only on one CD. But when you come to play it on the Amiga, you get lots of discs. Definitely get your value for money on discs here, guys. 15 discs it comes on, so not quite as much as what Cyberpunk 2077 would be on, which I think was something like was it 55,000 or 56,000 discs it would come on if it was an Amiga game. Inside the box, it looks fully complete. A nice little technical manual here in nice condition. We then have a security manual, which also looks very good. And we've got Beneath a Steel Sky. Now, oh, this is some sort of maybe to get you into the see what's happening. I'm sure you used to see something like this at the beginning of the game. These guys here look like they're out of Action Force. I don't know if any of you remember Action Force the cartoon or anything like that. But yeah, as I say, the Amiga games, I'm certainly not going down the route of collecting Amiga games. I haven't got the time, the space, or the funds to do anything of that sort. So it's only games that hold nostalgic value. And up to now, I think we've got about 12. So maybe there's a new video coming soon about Amiga games. So next is a package I was sent by my good friend Danny Harrison. He's been very kind to me recently, and he did send me a box with a lot of goodies in. Now, I am going to return the favour to him, but you're going to have to wait and see. I'm hoping that he's going to make a video about what I've sent him. It should make a good one. If he does, come on, you've got this, dude. But yeah, so what Danny sent me was I've been humming and hawing about having a Nintendo Wii, and I think I was just being a bit of an awkward bastard when basically I wanted a black Nintendo Wii, because like the TV's black, everything's black, the PlayStation's black, because I haven't got PlayStation 5 and got not much intention of buying one anytime soon. Maybe if they bring a black one out, but anyway, yeah, so he sent me what I wanted. And he sent me a black Nintendo Wii. Now, I haven't tried it out yet, but I have been looking at Resident Evil games, and we've got one Resident Evil game so far. Obviously, you guys know I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, so that is going to be the first game I play on there. He also sent a beautiful, is this fuchsia pink? I think that's how it's pronounced. Absolutely fantastic. Wife loves that colour, so that's her controller. And that's not me being sexist, by the way, she genuinely does like that colour. Something else that Danny's been trying to get me into a little bit is Pokemon. Obviously, I don't know a great deal about it, but I think over the holidays, I'm definitely going to get the Game Boy out. I want to finish Quest Arrest as well, which was made by my friend John Rue. I have actually got 3/4 of a video done on that game, so yeah, definitely need to pull my thumb out my arse and get that one finished. Danny also sent us a couple of games. He sent me Total Driving. Missing a front cover, but I'm sure with a bit of ingenuity, as our friend Boris says, I'll be able to come up with some sort of miracle. you never know. We live in hope. And then we have FIFA Street, which I played, I think I played like a long time ago, and I did really enjoy it, but I was more into like you know, like actual FIFA or Pro Evo. But I think now, because I'm like not massively into football anymore, I think now I'll be probably more willing to give this a bit more time, and certainly put a bit more effort into it. And last, sorry, not last, second from last, is Project Gotham Racing 2. Now, I used to have Project Gotham Racing on the Xbox 360. I only kept the Xbox 360 for a limited amount of time. I'd always had a PlayStation. I couldn't get really used to the Xbox controller, so I ended up selling it and going back to PlayStation, buying a PS2 or PS3. But one of the games I did play was Project Gotham Racing, and I thought the racing games on the Xbox were exceptional. And I would go as far to say that I thought they were better on the Xbox than on the PlayStation. The only problem is with this, I haven't got an Xbox. So guys, keep my eye out for a nice cheap Xbox. If it needs a bit of TLC to bring it back to life, or you know, something like that, then that's even more down my street. I love getting stuck into things, seeing how they work, seeing if I can fix them, or just generally interested in how things like that happen. So yeah, if you see anything like that, or you've got one for sale, give me a shout. But I did leave this one to last because this is a game that I played a lot back in the day. I've never owned it. This is the first time I've owned this game. I have been keeping my eyes out for it. It's a very common game, but yeah, I'm really happy to own this, because for me, this was the game of its day, and that's the original FIFA Soccer. I love games that are an isometric view. When FIFA Soccer came out, it had that isometric view. The goals were awesome. It was really playable. 2 player was excellent. Really enjoyed the game. It really made me want to own a Megadrive. I think I did eventually get it on the Amiga, but it was not great, guys. It was not great. So yeah, I'm finally looking forward to be able to play that on my Megadrive, which also needs recapping a bit. It's a bit ropey at the minute, but all these things I'm hoping to get some of it done over Christmas. Haven't really getting anything done recently because I've been absolutely destroyed with a cold that's had me in bed for like 3 days. Had a COVID test. I was convinced I had it, but I didn't. So I just had a real bad cold, or man flu, I think, as it's otherwise known as. But for pickups, guys, that's the end of the video. But what I do want to say is, I am in the process of doing the next Hit Squad game video, which is Parallax, I'm pretty sure. And also, I've got a video on the Commodore 64 GS, which will be the Last Ninja remix. That's also in production now, so I'm looking forward to getting those out, hopefully before Christmas. Oh, Christmas jumpers on, guys. Christmas jumpers on. It's the only one I own. But yeah, that's it for now. So take care, guys. Stay safe. And yeah, happy gaming.